introspection could be very upsetting if you are someone like me. Because I am a person with double standards. Respected Toastmaster, fellow members and guests. I did not want to do introspection, and it's not that I enjoy doing it. But these days, in our office, they thought of reforming us into the persons with high behavioral standards or whatever. So, and they have actually created a program to transform us into such and such kind of beings. And they started a training program. They had a very big consultant, multinational consultant, who is an expert in behavioral training, and they made it mandatory. Now, I wouldn't have done it otherwise, but for the sake of my job, I had to. I am not the kind of person who will actually cry over the spilled beans. If I am afraid of introspection, I have my own reasons and fears. So, last week, they said, you write down some points, why and how you used to behave as a kid and what you expect your kids to do. So these are the type of things I don't like. If I did what I did, how can I'll tell you a few, for example, I'll tell you a few of those things and do tell me whether I should share them with my kids or not. Okay? As parents, what do you expect? Okay. Let's say, talk about some of the good habits kids should have. Hygiene and cleanliness. Okay. The first thing, hygiene and cleanliness. I never washed my hands before eating. I never did that. And most of the time, I studied in a government school, so what I used to eat is on the roadside markets. They have those great green mangoes. On that, you just put some mirch and salt, which are sold for 10 paise, 15 paise. Okay, that is about 20, I don't know how many years back, 30 years back. Okay. So, and then you have that nice, tasty semia sweet with jaggery in that, and it is served in hot, in glasses with some aluminum spoons and all. And you stand outside and you eat it from the roadside hawkers. And taste took precedence over the hygiene. And there are many such things which I cannot explain due to language translation reasons. But those are the things which are really tasty, isn't it? I don't know how many of you have actually tasted it. So, now, will I allow my children ever to eat something like that? No, never. They'll spoil their health. So I don't allow it. And my wife, she doesn't allow us to eat anything outside because that person is not wearing gloves or maybe the item is not made with Bisleri water and all. No. But anyway, I don't allow my kids to do that. Okay. Yeah. What is the other habit you expect from your kids? You have to keep your things neat and tidy. Or you have to maintain your things. Okay. In a year, my father used to buy my textbooks at least 3 times. For whatever reason, either they are torn out, lost, given, donated, all these things. Then with me for more than a month without repair. This is a very common thing. My father used to tie slings to the pencil so that I can hang it around my neck because I was losing too many. And sharpeners, erasers, there is no count. I mean, there are many things, all these things. I mean, how many we used to buy, there is no count at all. So by doing all these things, so this is about maintaining. I never had buttons to my shirt. Hardly one or two buttons used to be there. Rest is with safety pins. Because you can, they get spoiled, very easily. Okay. Then comes playing. You expect kids to play nicely and like thorough gentlemen. There is no tree around my around the school which I did not climb. And climbing the house which ties houses, house roof and then high walls used to be my passion. And because of that, my mother used to have a very good passion of chasing me and beating me for that. So, and the kind of bushes and shrubs in which I used to play. When I think of those things, imagine my kids playing over there, it really sends shivers into my spine. They are not the places to play. Right? I mean, playing near the wells of the village, and then you play around the hillocks and lonely areas. I would never send my kids to play in such places. And how I used to seek permission from my mother to go out for playing. I am ready like a sprinting man, just next to the door, shout at the top of my voice, say, "Mummy, I am going for play," and then rush off so that you don't hear her saying no. See, that's how I used to actually, so that I can probably have my mom that yes, I told you when I was going to play. So that is how we used to go for play, and then going for swimming river nearby and getting beaten up. Then the last thing, okay, they should behave well, man. Okay, all our sisters, brothers, sisters, and all, whenever we have any problems and difference of conflicts, we used to settle among ourselves. We never used to go to our parents, because going to parents most of the time we won't settle the thing to my satisfaction or to their satisfaction generally, and also sometimes it can worsen the situation also. So we used to settle them among ourselves in the best way we can, verbally, physically, or chasing anything. And then sometimes my father used to find out the marks of our conflict resolution on our faces and hands. He used to tell us what kind of